Hello, my loves, and welcome back to the Can't Stop Talking podcast. I have literally had to restart this podcast a billion times because I have taken a couple weeks off of podcasting just to spend time with my family. You know, it's summer. I want to bask in the fact it's going by so freaking fast this summer. It's unreal. So I'm a little rusty here. So I'm excited to be back and get back into creating podcasts for you guys every single week. I just got a new mic that I'm obsessed with. It was a splurge. It was $300, but I got it because I want it to sound creamy. I just made a new Money Manifestation Moves membership that's going so well, but I got it for the membership so that the affirmation tapes and the visualizations can just sound so creamy and good. And we've just had so many success stories from that membership already too, which is just making me so excited. And I'm actually going to talk about a challenge that we're going to do next week later on in this episode that was inspired from the success story, which I'm really excited about. But I want you guys to know, like, when I first started my podcast, up until literally, a couple of weeks ago when I got this mic, I was using a $20 mic from Amazon. Like, you do not have to have any fancy equipment. You can use your Apple headphones. They have a built-in speaker inside. Like, just make it so simple. I actually have a podcast episode that you guys can go listen to on how to make a podcast. Like, it's so simple. I don't use a jingle, none of that stuff. And the truth is, the people who I see with the best podcasts, it's actually not because their podcast is like perfectly made. It's because they're, giving out quality episodes and quantity. I told you guys this forever that like I didn't hear people weren't messaging me saying that they liked my podcast for months. Like I literally put out an episode every single week for 8 months and heard crickets. And now I get messages all the time being like, I'm binging your podcast and I love it. So just keep going. And it's not about the equipment. It's about, the quantity and the quality of what's coming out of your mouth. So without further ado, let's get into today's success story. So this success story is so exciting because it's someone in my life that it happened to. And I love teaching my friends and my family about manifestation. And so I just want you guys to know, like, you never know who you're inspiring. So just keep talking about all the things that you're in love with. So last week, I actually went home to spend time with my family. And while I was there, I saw my parents' personal trainer. And she said that in January, my mom gave her my manifestation routine that I use with my clients. And how cute is that my mom gave her that manifestation routine? She said she gave it to her because at the time, her personal trainer was in a little bit of a funk and she was in a relationship that probably wasn't right for her. And she could just tell that, she needed the boost of manifestation. And so what's really cool about this success story is my mom's personal trainer, let's call her M. M was not into manifestation. Like she had no idea what it was. She was not a believer. She had no idea how to do it. But for some reason, when my mom gave her this routine, she was like, all right, I'm going to do this and I'm going to stick to this. And because she did that, everything came into fruition. The story's insane. And so the coolest part about this is like, it's okay if you don't believe it. And I always get asked this from my clients all the time. Like, do I need to believe in my manifestation? What happens if it looks like nothing's working? And the truth is, no, you do not need to believe in your manifestation. And it does not matter if it looks like nothing's happening in your reality. Keep effing going. So my mom's personal trainer, M, she was actually in the Army before. And so she's very diligent and she's very consistent about her routine. And so she just kept doing this same manifestation routine every single night. Even when she thought this isn't working, even though she didn't believe it, she just kept going. So not only are the results mind-blowing, but like it answers these questions of like, you don't need to believe in your manifestation. It doesn't matter if you're like, okay, nothing's working, right? It's gonna work once you work it. So here's what you should know. Like I said, she didn't believe this was going to work. This was her first time manifesting, but she did it anyway. She did not change her strategy at all. Didn't change her strategy at all. All she did, she told me that. All she did was add this manifestation routine every night before bed. That's all she did. She did this manifestation routine every night before bed. She stayed consistent with the routine every single day for 3 months, even when it looked like nothing was working. And she said nothing happened for 3 months, then everything came at once. And so nothing came into fruition at once, but she did tell me that like she would do this routine every night before bed. It was really quick. It's so simple. And she was like, how can it be this easy? Like, it can be this easy and I can get everything I want. Like, that's what manifestation is. It's the best. And she said at the time that nothing was happening, but the reason she kept doing it is because when she would do this routine before bed, she felt better. Like, at first calmed her anxiety, which is good because that's regulating your nervous system. And at first it calmed her anxiety. And then she would realize, like, if she didn't do it the night before, she felt out of whack. Like, she didn't feel as calm. She didn't feel as good. And so that's why she really kept doing it, even when she was like, I don't know if this is working. So 3 months later, her business more than doubled. She said that one morning she walked into her workout class, and she usually has 6 to 8 people in her workout class, and she had 20 people in the class. Now she said she consistently has 20 people in class. And I want to make this known. She works my parents belong to a club in where they live in New Mexico. Yeah, they moved to New Mexico, long story. She works at a club, and it's, a lot of people who are over the age of 60. Like, I would say basically the whole club is over the age of 60. And so for the fact that she used to have 6 to 8 people in her workout classes and now it's 20, and it's not like people my age, it's like people who are 60 years old are starting to going to these workout classes and above, right? Like, so this is incredible. And she said that, like, it just all happened at once. Like, she woke up and now she's consistently had 20 people in her workout class on Zoom. She has a Zoom, they record the class for Zoom, and she said that also doubled as well. And she didn't do anything. She didn't market herself differently, nothing. All she did was this routine. She said she also keeps getting new personal training clients, right? So people from the club keep hiring her. Now she even said that she hit 10K months and she's sustained it. Literally. Insane. And then lastly, which I just love, she went from breaking up with someone, and that's when I saw her in December, and now she met her soulmate. She met her soulmate within 3 months of doing this routine, and they are moving in together. She had never looked so glowy, so happy, like her whole demeanor, like she just seemed like a completely different person. And I saw her 6 months ago. She's a completely different person now. So she said all those things happened at once. She kept going. She didn't believe this was working, but it made her feel better. And literally, she was like, within 3 months, it was like boom, 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 everything happened. And I think this is just such a valuable lesson because so many people are like, but it's not working. Like, I've tried this for a whole month and it's not working. It's like, you've had these beliefs about yourself your whole life, right? Like, keep freaking going. And it's like, oh my gosh, if you knew in 3 months that you just kept doing this routine, that you would have everything you wanted, wouldn't you keep going? And so it's such a valuable thing that's like, you never know when it's all going to come into fruition, and you've really impressed your subconscious and rewired your brain. So keep going, and you'll get everything that you've ever wanted. It's like everything. It's with business. It's with manifestation. It's with health and fitness. And I just think this is the most inspiring story. And now she's like, I believe it all. I'm a firm believer. Like, I'm obsessed with this. I can't believe, like, and the best part about this is she's like 46 years old, right? She found this later in life, and she's transformed her life at that age. So there's no, certain how. There's no age limit on manifestation. There's no restrictions. There's nothing, right? And that's my favorite thing, that like you can transform your life right now with this manifestation routine. And so the best part is I am starting a challenge in my membership. My membership is literally only $50 a month. So like, join, and then if you hate it, you can literally leave the next month, but I promise you, you're going to be obsessed with it like everyone else in the membership. And I'm going to do a 21-day challenge and teach my clients the exact routine, manifestation routine that I gave to this personal trainer, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Another thing is, if you want, I made you guys a free mini course because I've just been getting so many success stories about this manifestation process. So I made you guys a free mini course. Down below, you can go grab it, and it's how to double or triple your income in 6 to 12 weeks. It teaches you the science behind manifestation, the manifestation routine, and it also teaches you another success story that I've had using this exact routine. So that's the best part. You don't have to change your strategy. I think that was the best thing that I heard, that it's like, oh my gosh, so many people think they need to, change so much up in their business. And I tell you this all the time, like, you can keep the same exact strategy that you're doing, add in manifestation, and you will see the most incredible results. It's about, putting your belief behind your strategy, and that's what makes it take off. Because if it was up to strategy, we would all be, millionaires, and we would all have the most successful businesses ever because we'd all follow the same 4-step strategy, but it's not. It's up to the energy, the manifestation, the mindset. And so I'm so excited. I'm not surprised by this manifestation story. I get stories like this all the time. I just literally had a friend who used my routine to manifest a new job, and she told me that she walked into her job and she said, I am going to be making $150,000 by July. I don't know how. It's either with you guys. She said it's either from stripping with you guys or a new job. And she was joking. But she called me in July and she was like, and she said she decided this in January. She called me in July and she said, I got a new job. And she said that she wanted to make $150,000. She was like, you're never going to believe this. I got back the offer and I was making I think she said 125,000. She was able to negotiate that up to 145,000. And then on top of that, she got a $5,000 signing bonus. So that equaled $150,000 new salary. And the only thing she said to me, which I loved, is she was like, I wish that I had dreamed bigger and put an even bigger goal when I was manifesting, because I was able to get the 150,000. So just imagine. And that's why I always tell my clients, dream big, because you never know what's going to happen. So I love you guys so much. If you want to join the challenge, I'll put the link below to the membership. And if you want the free course, I'll put that below as well. I love you guys. And as always, let me know on Instagram if you liked this episode. I love hearing from you guys, or if there's anything else you want to hear. And please like and subscribe. All right. I love you guys. I guess it's not like and subscribe. This isn't a YouTube channel. Rate this podcast. Thank you. I love you guys.